Welcome back to the Asia Cup Series. The 2015 season is firing on all cylinders, especially for Jordan Love, who won the first of 5 races this weekend.
The starting positions for race 2 were determined by the fastest laps in race 1. This means we have Jordan Love starting on pole, and in second place next to him, Kenyan Jeremy Wahome.
We can expect another tight battle. Let's see who makes it through the first sequence of corners when the lights go off.
As the lights went out for race 2 of the Asia Cup Series, really I was just thinking not make the same mistake as the first race, and the goal was to beat Jeremy into the turns 1 and 2, and I managed to do that, so that was good.
In the previous race, I managed to get Jordan off the line, so fortunately Jordan got an equally good start as I did, so I immediately slotted in behind him. After the first few laps, I was really keeping up with him. I told myself, you can do this, why not have a go? So I caught up to the back of Jordan. I got a really good exit out of turn 15, and I had a run on him going onto the first corner and managed to pass him going down to turn 1.
Well, when he got past me, really, I was straight away thinking, how am I going to get back past him? And then he just sort of did it for me, really.
I was comfortable going into turn 4, then unfortunately, I think I got too excited and I spun the car on the exit. It's a really sinking feeling, seeing the car going around. It's a bit mad at myself.
Lucky for me, but Jeremy spun, and so I just avoid the Jeremy, and I could do the second. I tried to overtake the Jordan as well, but I made a few mistakes in several corners and getting far, so I just managed to finish in second.
It was a group of, I think, 5 cars, so I caught them within 1 lap, and I think each lap I managed to pass 1 driver. Adam in the end made it a bit tough for me, but I knew he'd defend into going to the last corner, so I got him at turn 14.
Coming across the finish line, it's always a great feeling to win a race, and we managed to do that for the second race of the Asia Cup Series.
Last race I did third, and this is the second race I did second, and I'm planning to win the third race.
I feel like I gained more than I lost today, even though I lost the lead. So I'm not taking anything for granted, and I still thank God for this result.
Once again, Jordan Love took top honours in race 2. In second place was Andrew Kim, with Jeremy Wahome making a spirited comeback to finish third. Fourth went to Malaysian Adam Haikal, with compatriot Nazim Azman in fifth.
This is my old Asia Cup race car. It has a 1.2-litre BMW motorcycle engine that produces 140 brake horsepower. The speed can take some time to get used to. Let's see how the Asia Cup drivers compare this driving experience to that of go-karts.
The big difference between go-karts and cars is you need more strength to control the car and to be patient with the car, because you can't just throw it around the corner like you can in a kart.
Basically that it was more physical than the go-kart.
The power is just much more powerful than go-karts.
Basic driving style is pretty much the same. It's just really the big picture that you need to get your head around.
It's bigger, it's faster, of course.
10 times faster.
Yeah, basically it's just a lot faster than go-kart.
Handling of the car is very different. Manual gear shift and clutch and everything, so it's really different.
You get a race on an F1 track.
For the GT, we are braking really hard, harder than this one. This car I can do the full throttle, and the high speed is more fun, and I feel more G-force on it.
It's a bit more challenging.
Back to the action, and once again it was Jordan and Jeremy who locked off the front row. But this time, it was the Kenyan who started on pole.
There was a little bit more pressure this time, starting from second position, so obviously the focus was to get a good start and not let Jeremy pull away, and I did that, managed to do that, got a great start, and into turn 1 he sort of had me, and then he just couldn't pull it up, so I managed to get up the inside in turn 1 and then hold him off for turn 2 and then for the rest of the race, which was good.
Race 3, I started the P3. I think I overtook by 2 cars, so I was 5th in the first corner.
For race 3, I started in 5th position, and I had really good start. I straight away went into 3rd position, but then Jeremy got me back on the second corner.
I was keep thinking of I need to overtake one car each.
After I pulled away from Jeremy, no, there wasn't much time when I was worried, but I was still pushing, seeing what the car could do, seeing what I could do.
Finally, I saw the Jeremy in front of me, and I know his lap time is quite similar with me, so I was focusing really hard. But I overtook him in the turn 11. I became the second, and I tried to manage my position.
I think on lap 5 or lap 6, Jeremy spun in turn 4. So I almost crashed on him, but I managed to move aside and carry on. So I got up to 3rd place.
Yeah, coming across the line for the 3rd time, 3rd victory from 3 races, it's a great feeling, and hopefully we can continue the progress on tomorrow for race 4 and 5.
I'm happy to finish in 2nd.
I was really happy to cross the line in 3rd position. It's my first podium and it's my first weekend as well to race in Formula cars. When I pulled up to the podium parking, my mom and dad was there and my uncle was there as well, my manager was there as well. I make them really proud. I just can't describe it. I think it's the best way to end the day for me.
Jordan Love made it 3-4-3 ahead of Andrew Kim from South Korea. The Malaysians had something to cheer for when Adam Haikal made his podium debut with a strong 3rd place finish. Finishing just outside the podium, in 4th was Kazakhstan youngster and the only female driver in the Asia Cup Series, Lubov Andreeva. After 3 races in the 2015 Asia Cup Series, Australia's Jordan Love has a healthy lead in the championship with 62 points, 20 ahead of closest rival Andrew Kim. 3rd is Kenyan Jeremy Wahome, with Malaysian Adam Haikal in 4th with 26 points. Well, it's time for a break here on the Asia Cup, but before we do, let's check in with Adam's dad. How proud are you of your son's podium position?
Yeah, quite a remarkable experience because first of all, it's his first race. It's quite a newbie in this Formula Asia, so I didn't expect him to basically finish on the podium. Very proud of him. There's quite numbers of drivers very competitive in this series. I hope he do well in this season.